In this video, we're going to show you how to take a screen capture of your screen. So if you have an error message, this is how we do it. If you have something on your screen that you just need to capture to send maybe to somebody else, maybe to scribble on it, and this is how we do it. So we're going to go into a program called Snip and Sketch. Now, the old version is called Snipping Tool, and you'll notice if we try to load that, it actually says, although we can use it, it actually says try Snip and Sketch. So you'd also notice that when we go into Snipping Tool, we get the Snip and Sketch app. It appears in the start menu, so we can go into there. This is what they would like us to use from now on. So just to get off the bat, we'll click on New at the top, and this now gives us the opportunity to draw well, at the moment we've got the option to draw a box, but we could draw a freehand shape using that button at the top. There's all kinds of options up here, but for now we'll just go for a box. So we'll basically draw a box like that, and it simply copies what we've dragged and it puts it into this window. We can now use these tools at the top to annotate this image. So we might like to draw an arrow. We might decide that we need a thicker pen than that, so we could just click on the little arrow at the bottom of the icon. We could click a different colour maybe, but we can click a different size, so we can drag this size up here. So we've now got a dark blue. Whatever we want to draw is in that colour. We've got a pencil here, so that was a pen. You can see it's a very solid colour, but in here we have the ability to change that to another colour, or we can change the size of the nib of the pencil, so we can get a different effect. So when we draw on it, obviously the colour of the background is going through that, so it's not quite red unless we concentrate in a big area, just like it would be if it was a pencil in your hand. So then we've also got a highlighter, so we can highlight things. But we've also got an eraser, so if you decide that something you did a while ago you were not quite happy with, you could click on the eraser and you can click things that you drew. So we can just erase those out of the way. You'll also find that there's a handy ruler here. Now if we grab the pen and we draw along the top of the line, we get a very straight line. But we'll also find that if we use the wheel on the mouse, so if we scroll the wheel on the mouse, the ruler rotates, so we can get different angles, and we can drag this ruler around on the screen, so that then when we draw, we get a ruler at, and it tells you the angle, the degrees angle as well, so that's 14 degrees. So we could draw another one at 24 degrees in that direction. So you can see you could quite easily make quite an accurate drawing using that tool. There's also a protractor, so we can use that, and again the mouse wheel alters the size of the wheel, and we can draw around the outside. So if we start to draw, we can draw a line of around a 45 degree curve, and if we use the wheel to move that in, we could draw a parallel line in the same angle. So there's lots of different things here that you can use to obviously communicate a message. So if you took a screen capture of something in particular, you could then add your own notes to it before sending it on to somebody else. We can also crop this image to be just the area that you wish to discuss, and we tick the tick box at the top of there. To get rid of the protractor, we click the protractor again, and that turns that off. So there's various things we can do with this image now. We can copy the image, If we did that, then it's now in the clipboard. If we go to another application, it could be Word, or even WordPad can handle this. So if we do a paste in here, it actually puts what we've just copied from this Snip and Sketch window into here. So you could now add some text about what it is that you're discussing, and then save it as a different document type. So that's one idea for you. You could save it. You can save it as an image. So this is a PNG file, or a JPEG, or a GIF file. What else can we do in here? We can share it. So you can share it via email or OneNote. And you could also do this with not only with screen captures, but you could open a particular file. So you could just browse for an image file and then use this facility on top of any photograph that you might have taken. So there you have it, a quick and easy way of creating notes, particularly of things that you've captured on screen. Your support is really important to us, so if you wouldn't mind, please go and visit our YouTube channel and click the subscribe button. That would be really appreciated. Thank you.